What a difference 3 or 4 days makes. And a different mountain, I guess. But I've seen 3, this is first part of the week. I don't even know what today is, man. I kind of lose tracks of days. Other than I know I got a funeral in a couple of days, and and I just did my auctions yesterday, so it's Tuesday. I don't know what day what day you'll see it, but I don't know, man. Anyway, if it wasn't for the auctions and mailing packages out, stuff that we sell, if it wasn't for those 2 things, I wouldn't even know what day or anything it is, or day or date. I really wouldn't care. Actually, it'd be pretty dang nice. Just live like the Indians live, man. I try to do that about as close as you can these days. The seasons, there weren't dates, months, or anything on the seasons, man, when everything started blooming, and it was wet, cooler, but it was getting warmer during the day. Springtime. They just kind of roll with the seasons, man. Move their camps, plant their food. Just kind of went with it. I like that idea. This here, man, used to be a actually go farther up that road, but this used to be a pretty nice camp. Nice little bridge up here, but I think we're gonna make a big loop again around a different mountain. Just moseying around through these mountains. It must be a thing I got from my grandpa. And I loved, even as a kid and stuff with him, man, I loved it. Be staring out the window still like I do now, thinking of all the things. Oh, I could do this, or you could do that. Oh, you could make that into a little shelter. Right now, it's 7 o'clock now. 6:59, to be precise. Suppose we could go up here by the lake, but I'll bet you that's what I do. I'm gonna take the long way around and come back by the lake. And I'll bet you there's a lot of campers up there. All their hoses and stuff for their, they got a pack bag in there too. So that's all their hoses and everything for, so the fires don't get out of control. Cruise over here. I haven't cruised over here for a while. It's crazy how much, I've said it before, just how much stuff changes from year to year. Right here, years and years ago, actually on video though, was this bush was a lot bigger and thicker back then. Right here, I found a deadhead skull, and right next to the deadhead skull was a big old puffball mushroom. And there's a picture of me. If I can find it, I'll put it in right here. Got me holding both of them, man. I was like, woo, hit the jackpot, man. That was right here. Like I said, that bush was a lot thicker back then. This here was more of a camping spot. Kind of just to pull off the road there. Got no log. Got no log there. Oh, that one, man, that's nice. Sawed up. There's a bunch of logs down in the... That's funny. See, folks will do that. You know, somebody that camps here. So this is basically their stash. They throw their logs. Man, there's quite a few down here. That way, when they come back, man, they got firewood. No, I ain't messing with it. Holy moly! That one, when it came down, sure would have made you empty your drawers. Driving along here. Wow! That would have been no fun. Alright, so we're getting up here to the top. What a better way to start the day. My morning coffee. Looking at that. Only thing that might be better would be camped out up here somewhere and just sitting, listening to the birds. Used to be like that down at the creek bottom. Not so much anymore. I'm actually pondering on, which I've been wanting to for a while. This is finding me a little spot up in the mountains and just building a little cabin, keeping the creek bottom, of course, but just a spot to, you know, no internet service and nothing to be great. You could even been talking about it, but these days, these days the prices are insane. You know, I'm only, I don't know what I'm away from, maybe, I don't know, 14 or 15 miles from the creek bottom right now. So that basically, man, that's what I want to do, is just find me a little place, man, that's, you know, it'd be great to be on the edge of the forest. I don't even care, man, quarter acre, half acre, acre, 5 acres. Just something, man, that's away. I don't care. Man, no cell service would be great. Just a spot to be able to sit here and that's the third carpet I've picked up this year. Go home, hose them down. Great camping carpets. This fishing hole right below here. There's camp right over there. You can see it. But this fishing hole right below here, man, it's the bomb. Looks like there's some welfare wood over there. A little bit. Oh, man, it's brisk and nice up here. That's, I think, the 6th. A couple of campers, you know, just parked and, but a couple of the, camps, you know, there's nobody camped there. They just got their, dang it. They just got their, going over there, Kai. Come on. They just left their camper there to keep their spot for the weekend, I reckon. A lot of folks do that. I'm talking, high dollar camps, man. Campers. You know, big bucks. So, if they have any brains, they got some trail cams on it or something, man. Holy smokes. But then, like I said, these folks are actually there. There's quite a few. I think that's, like I said, the 6th camp. And I think 2 of them were just campers. The rest, people were camping there. Because people don't work anymore. So I told Muskrat. He's like, well, I'm out working. I was like, well, I wasn't talking about us, dude. That's just everybody else. Tell you a little story about this. So now we're going to drop down on the lake. I said this is actually good day fishing and lake. You know, once in a while, man, I think we did Randa's birthday on the lake last year or something. The fishing wasn't all that great. And then me and little rough, dude. And then me and Tevin, along campers. Me and Tevin came up here and did some fishing, man. There's videos of that last year. Look back on the videos. But this up here, it used to not be that way, but for the past 10 years, dang, man, look at the dang mosquitoes. Past 10 years or so, man, it's gotten to where there's just so many people. And, you know, man, I get asked all the time, you know, where's a good place to go fishing? Where's a good place to go morel hunting? Where's a good place to go hunting, you know, fishing, all that. I think I already said fishing. But all that stuff. And for probably the last 10 years, I tell them Lost Valley. Up in Lost Valley. That's where we're at, or we're coming into. And that, man, and it's good morel hunting, good fishing, good grouse hunting, good deer hunting, good elk hunting. And I figured, man, that's, if you gotta sacrifice a mountain, you know, they're already piling in here, so this is probably the place to send them instead of telling them, well, no, tell them, Crick. But I don't, can't say I don't. I mean, here I am. But between Memorial Day and Labor Day, I pretty much don't come up here very often. You know, I might come up during the week to do a little fishing on the creek, even the lake, man. during the week it's not as bad. There's out on the lake, the other side, man, it is Grand Central Station. I mean, that is slammed, man. At all times there's at least 20. It's a huge camping area. It's got 2 or 3 vault toilets, and it'd be pretty nice over there by yourself, and there is a gob. You could go in there. I think we're gonna start heading back. Like I said, we're gonna go around the lake. But anyway, that camping spot out there, we'll always go at the end of the season, but then the lake, man, I don't even know how, because it's just a reservoir, so I don't even what the way this, it's not even summer yet, but the way this is starting out, I don't think they'll be holding water for too long. And then they were supposed to dig it out deeper, what I heard, but I don't think they ever have. When they start, emptying it or letting the water go down the river, man, it dries up to a creek that you can literally jump across. That's what it turns out to be. I guess I'm just kind of picking up a couple pieces of welfare wood here, a couple pieces of welfare wood there. Might as well go back with some wood.